We now welcome in one of those prospects who will be at the Combine next week, a shortstop from Parkville High School in Georgia, Colin Houck. Colin, welcome in. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for joining us today. So you're a big-time two-sport athlete. I went through this back in the day myself. I had signed to play football at Northwestern, got drafted by the Mets to play minor league ball, was a good student. So I kind of know what you're going through a little bit. Two-sport athlete, blue-chip quarterback, big-time college programs offering you scholarships. MLB pipeline projects you going 14th overall in the draft. Now you've committed to Mississippi State to play baseball. Why are you choosing baseball over football?
Well, it was really last summer I decided to just stick with baseball. Through the summer circuit that we were doing with PG National and East Coast program, the different events like that. I just I got a feel for what it would be like, just to play baseball, and I enjoyed it a lot. So it was a tough decision for sure. I did finish my football career this last fall, but I knew I was a baseball guy, and that's why I made the decision.
How much did you consider potentially playing both sports in school?
It was definitely a goal for me. Up until last summer, I had narrowed it down to three schools, and it was definitely something I was going to do. But it just I knew I was a baseball guy at heart, and different logistics things in college. It's very tough to do both, and I realized that. So I just knew baseball was my way.
You know, football is about grit and toughness, and when things aren't going right, you try a little bit harder. Baseball, sometimes trying harder can get you into trouble. How do you separate the football mentality from the baseball performance?
Well, football is different. You have to be gritty, and you have to execute on certain plays. Baseball is a little different. You have to focus on different aspects of the game, whether you're on defense, offense. And I think that's the separation between the two is, being focused on what you're doing in baseball, and in football is really just, executing for a play.
Well, you're not a dumb jock, that's for sure. An excellent student as well, the GPA over 4.0 in high school. Now, academics are clearly important to you and to your parents, and so the way you're going to continue to pursue your education, I'm sure, is important to your parents like it was mine. What are you going to do? What route are you going to go through to keep your education going?
Well, no matter what happens with the draft, I do plan to take classes. If I end up going to Mississippi State, obviously that'll be my future. But if I do get drafted, I will definitely take classes I can, and that's definitely something that's important to me and my family for sure.
All right, so break down your game for us. Give us your scouting report. Who is Colin Houck as a player?
I'd say Colin Houck is a very good. I'd say I'm a pretty good hitter. I'm pretty athletic in the field. A lot of power potential. I like to work gap to gap. Middle away is my approach. Smooth hands in the field, good action, and a good arm. I'd say that's probably about it.
So five-tool superstar is what I'm hearing right there. You see the accolades for what you've put up in your career. And pretty amazing stuff, both in football and in baseball and in the classroom. Good for you. Now, Parkview High School has a great baseball history and tradition. 3 national championships, 9 state titles in the last 25 years, producing 4 big leaguers, including Matt Olson, Clint Sammons, Jeff Francoeur, and Jeff Keppinger. Have you met any of the alumni from the school there that have made it to the big leagues?
I've met with Matt Olson and Jeff Francoeur. I hit with Matt in the off season a couple times. That was a really cool experience. It was funny. He talked a little crap to me about because he used to be a pitcher back in the day, and it was me and our third baseman. He said he'd go CG shutout against us. So I don't know about that one, but it was definitely a really cool experience. I met Jeff a few times. He was at a few football games. Definitely 2 guys I look up to for sure.
All right, so obviously probably grew up a Braves fan. So who's your favorite player? Dare I ask that, where you've got to choose one over the other? Who's your favorite player?
That's tough. Favorite Braves player out of those 2, or just in general?
In general, who's your favorite?
I would probably say Austin Riley. I think we have a similar swing and similar stance. I do like to watch him play.
All right, well, listen, thanks so much for giving us your time, sharing your story with us. Congratulations on all your hard work and the options that you've earned for yourself moving forward. All the best to you. Good luck and good health.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Good luck.